So if you're looking forward to the long weekend, who isn't? How about this? The Ottawa International Buskerfest is going to be here one more time and happening between Sparks between Elgin and Kent. And one of the performers and organizers, producers, amazing guy, talented individual with us right now, Brian Wilson.
Hey.
That was a lot of titles I gave you there.
That was. This week I'm only producer.
Okay, but I also said amazing guy.
Amazing guy.
You are a performer normally.
I am a performer too. I might perform a little bit, but more than likely I'm going to stick to producing this week.
But you're an amazing performer. You've been doing this for many years.
Thanks. Yeah, I've been started at Buskerfest 25 years ago.
Wow.
So. Yeah.
Really? 25 years ago?
Yeah, so it's nice for me to come full circle to start producing. This will be my 5th year producing.
What is it like as a performer, though, when you're on Spark Street and you have these crowds? Because they start to build, and sometimes there's thousands of people watching you.
Yeah, it's great because you're out there doing shows for the crowd that comes up and sees you. So you can do what you want. You're not working for somebody else. You don't have to watch what you say.
Yeah.
Well, you do a little bit. I mean,
these days
you do.
Because it will be on social media before you even say it.
For sure, for sure. And that being said, we do have performers coming in from Australia, from the UK, from New Zealand, from Mexico, from all over the world, and our crowds give them a little bit more license to say what they want to say.
Yeah.
So that's
wow. How do you get these performers in from different parts of the world?
We work on it all year. So I've been working on this lineup for a couple of years, actually. So
really?
With this year, we've got 3 acts that are People's Choice winners from past years. Mm-hmm. So we've got the Circus Fireman from Australia, we've got Rob Roy Collins, escape artist from the UK, and we've got Pancho Libre from Mexico. Wow. So he's a Mexican pole acrobat. So
a pole acrobat.
Pole acrobat. So Canada Day, he was the Cirque du Soleil feature act on the show on the Hill. Yeah. So if this is like 8 or 9 p.m., he was the guy. So
that's impressive.
So you can come, crowds can come see him do shows on Spark Street.
They won't have to stand in line for 4 hours and possibly not get in.
The security measures for Buskerfest are far more relaxed than Canada Day. So there's no metal scanners and
which is very chill. How much fire do we have in this year's lineup? That's always fun.
Fair amount of fire. Our big fire act this year is Zap Circus from Australia.
Okay.
They do a big fire show with fireworks included in the show. So it's not just the cool fire stuff, it's acrobatics and it's fireworks, and they shoot fire from their hands, and it's just crazy.
So how do they do a fireworks show then if they're on Spark Street? I mean, there's not a lot of room to...
Well, it's not a full big fireworks show, but it's we make room. That's the way we make room. Yeah, we actually have, we set up parameters for the shows so they can lay their crowd out as big as they can, and we make sure everybody's a safe distance away. So.
What is your favorite type of performer?
My favorite type of performer, I would say street performer.
Yeah, okay. Down, right? So pretty much everybody on the lineup.
I like everybody in the lineup. Not everybody in the lineup. I'm actually pretty excited. I'm excited about a lot of the acts. This year we have a gentleman juggler coming in from the UK, so I'm really excited about that because we've never had a gentleman juggler in the lineup before. That's actually
What does
official.
That mean, sorry, gentleman juggler?
So he wears nice suits and he does some classic formal juggling, like old style juggling. So he'll be juggling a cane, a hat, and a cigar. So some classic vaudeville type stuff. And his big signature trick is the tablecloth trick. So he'll set up a table with dishes and pull the tablecloth out.
I don't think that's a trick. I think that's just pure talent to be able to do something like that.
The best part of that is his world record is he puts the tablecloth back. So that's...
No.
Yeah, it happens.
How can you put the tablecloth back?
I don't know how he does it. He just does it. So come see the shows. I'm pretty sure he's doing that in the show. He's definitely doing the tablecloth trick, and I'm guessing his signature move is putting it back. So
that's something. That's definitely worth showing up for. A burlesque show this time around?
We do. We have Sunday night. We have a ticketed adult-only show that's a buskers and burlesque show, which is hosted by Matt Ricardo, the gentleman juggler. He does a lot of cabaret in London, so we got him in to host that show. That shows like Ottawa's best burlesquers and adult acts from the Buskerfest, and it's a ticketed event at the Marriott and super fun. Okay, so you have to go to the Marriott to see that show? Marriott Hotel Ballroom, yeah.
Okay, so outside of the Marriott show, would you say that everything is pretty much family friendly?
Everything else is family friendly, and everything is street level, and people can come see the shows and pay what they can after the show.
That's wonderful, and that's the best part too. And of course, being in Canada, everybody is very generous at the end, hopefully.
Hopefully. Ottawa's pretty good, so people pay what they can, and the acts make what they make in the hat. So, and they are coming in from around the world, so we encourage people to be generous.
Because they have costs.
They have costs, yeah.
Okay. Circus school this year.
Circus school, too. We do have an on-site circus school where we have a crew of performers, trainers who will teach people how to juggle, how to spin plates, how to do circus tricks.
Okay, so where would this be taking place?
This is actually right in front of CBC in the beer market. We're setting up a circus school tent right there, and people can come on site every day, 11 to 3:30.
That's interesting, a circus school.
Yeah,
like,
so
never even, as a kid, that'd be something I'd love to have gone to.
There you go. It's on site. It's on site at the festival. It's a big part of it.
Okay, so to go along with the circus school, I mean, so you are a juggler as well. Like,
I am a juggler as well.
How many different acts or tricks would you say you know personally?
I've been doing it a long time. I do some magic. I do some juggling. I do some hat tricks. I crack a bullwhip. I do fire tricks. So started as a street performer and then moved into festival and corporate work. And yeah, so I do all that stuff. So,
all right. So let's. We got about a minute left here.
A minute
let's,
left.
See what we can do here. Okay?
What if we just have a minute? I'm just going to give you one of these guys.
All right.
And I'm just going to get you to throw it to me, and I'm going to juggle. That's probably going to be the.
How would I throw it to you? Just.
Yeah, no, don't whip it.
So sort of like a toss?
Just give me like a little toss like that. Since I'm right here, just kind of go for this kind of. Just like that's great. I just got to get ready here. You ready?
Do it again.
Get right into juggling. There you go. That was that made you look good. Look at that. So.
So would you say that I just officially juggled? Or not
you
really?
Juggled one. I think to actually juggle, you have to juggle more than your hands. So you've got to do 3 to actually physically juggle. So that's it. So yeah.
Have you done the whole like knives and fire and all that kind of stuff?
For sure. Yeah, that's part of the show. I just figured the studio would appreciate the fire today. Yeah. So that was
probably not. So we appreciate that.
Yeah. No problem.
The Ottawa International Buskerfest is coming to Spark Street of the long weekend. So that's going to be a lot of fun for the family. And look at that, big finish.
There we go, yeah.
Brian Wilson, thank you very much for being here.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It's always good to have you here. We have so much more coming up on Daytime Ottawa on Rogers TV. Please stick around.